Hey YouTubers. So I got my prop back, and it looks like they did a pretty good job. Feels heavier though. I don't know if it's my imagination. Feels heavier, but I don't think it possibly could be. But whatever. So they brushed it all up. It looks good, and so that's all fixed up. Everything's cool with that. Seems. Yeah, I think so. See, this is thicker here than this one here, and then this one here. So I'm not sure. Whatever. I'm sure it'll work all right. And so I was saying in the last video, I thought that they had to press the hub in, but I've since learned that hub kits, since of the year 2000 or whatever, they used to have just rubber hubs that were pressed in, but now they've gone to this new technology. Really, that's banjo, where you could just drop these plastic hubs in. So it's just a drop-in type of deal, and it comes in this kit. So they just gave it to me. So I got the whole new hub, and I'm going to put it in myself. So basically, this just goes in there like that, right? And then that gets pressed down. A little tap with a rubber mallet, and then this goes on the end of it. This is the thrust washer, and then that goes on the end of that. Well, that will go on the drive. That'll go on the drive shaft, the propeller shaft, like that. Then the prop will go on, and then the other end, the other deal is you drop it. You drop this is the adapter, the new adapter, this was my old adapter. You drop this into it, and then this splines onto the drive shaft, and then your nut and your lock. So and then your nut and your locker washer. So I'm going to put this all together. They say get a rubber mallet, which I have, and I'll probably do this outside. I'm going to shove this. I'm going to install this. Give it a tap down with the rubber mallet. Then I saw things that said give it a tap down with this to seat it, and then it's ready to go on. All right. Okay, so I got the plastic sleeve installed. I just pushed it in as far as it goes. You can't push it right in. You need to hammer it in. So they say use a rubber mallet. I'm going by the instructions that they sent with the so say use a rubber mallet. And I saw this little trick on TV. You take your thrust, because this part here has to be fully seated on this part here, right? That has to be like that. It can't be like that. It has to be fully able to seat there. So, and it will when the sleeve is right in, and you can feel it. When you turn it around, you can feel the sleeve is right in there. Okay. So you push it in, your hand drops in, you push it down a bit, and you can't get any further really. You need to use a little bit of extra force. You put that on there. It's going to sit up a bit. Give it a little tap with the rubber mallet. Make sure you use a rubber mallet because you don't want to wreck any of this. And it just goes right down. And now you can see I'm seated. All right. So that's that in. So the next step then is to put this adapter in, which fits right in the slots in the sleeve. So that's, like I said, the splines on the drive shaft will turn the adapter, and the adapter will then turn against the sleeve, which is then kind of splined, sort of like they got these flat spots splined to the propeller. So that's how that all works. And then the sleeve turns the propeller, and then obviously, like I said before, if you hit something with your propeller, this busts out and you don't damage your drive shaft. And like I said before, I thought they used to have to press these in, which they did, it was used to use rubber sleeves. They pressed it in. They pressed this part in, and then I think that back in the day, you know, a stainless steel prop was more likely to damage your drive shaft than aluminum. That did hold when these were rubber washers, but now with these sleeves, it doesn't apply anymore. So that's that. Okay, and then yeah, that goes on this goes on the drive shaft first, like that. Then this goes on like that, right? And then your nut and your washer go in. Okay. All right, so this is another thing too. This is a torque wrench. So this nut apparently should be torqued apparently to 55 foot-pounds of torque. So you need a torque wrench, and you also need, if you're going to do this, if you're new to boating and you just don't know, it's a 1 1/16 socket, 1 1/16 socket. Okay, you know. Hello, Banjo. Hello, buddy. How are you? I know. You're just, who am I talking to? Who am I talking to? I know. Anyway, so so this is a torque wrench. You don't know anything about these. This is foot-pounds here. There's a 50 mark right there. So you go up to the 50 mark, right? And when the 0 is right at the bottom, Banjo, hey, when the 0 is right at the bottom of the 50 mark, it's 55. Banjo. So 55. So 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 55. And then you lock her down. Okay. And this is a ratchet, so it goes one way or the other. Okay. So we're going to take that up and do all that. All right. All right. So this is my old nut. Am I getting that? Yeah. Sure. Move it this way. Is that better? Let's see. Yeah. This is the old nut. So I'm going to just use it. I'm going to totally replace this. This is the old locker washer or whatever. Not using that anymore. And this is the old truss bearing, right? So gotta do a little bit of cleaning here. In the manual they say to put a little bit of grease, so I bought this stuff. You see marine grease, but this is general purpose, but it says for marine applications, marine applications, so it's fine. Put a little bit of grease on the prop shaft just to facilitate the next whatever time you take this off, so this doesn't seize on here, because that can seize on there, right? And, all right, that's that. This is $13. I want to use that a little bit, but it's good. It'll last a long time. And the grease, you know, I'll just keep it in a good place, safe, dry, and warm place, and it doesn't freeze over winter. Not that it would freeze, but and then I can use this for probably years. All right. I guess I could have put some on here too. But. So, step 1 is truss water washer goes on. Okay. Step 2. So you have to, there. That's it. Okay. Right. that's that. Gotta turn freely. Pretty sure that's it. Okay. Step 3. Your nut. Okay. Now there's a nylon thing here, so you're going to have to do this. Just like that. Stops that from turning. And then I'm going to get my torque wrench out, set it up, and torque it down. Wait, forgot something. Jeez, I don't remember now. I think that goes like that. Yeah. Yeah, that wouldn't make any sense to go like that, I don't think, would it? No, that wouldn't make any sense. It goes like that. Then just running around. Yeah, because that's going to be like that in the end, and then these get bent down. I better double check this. Yep. Yeah, it's kind of obvious anyway. This is it here, but yeah, it goes in that way. And then those get bent down. Okay. So that's now kind of locked to the nut, and I'm going right now. I'm just doing general. All right, it doesn't take much here. Okay, there we go. Starting to get a little. Now, two schools of thought on this. One is you have to torque it down. The other is like, no, just snag it up, move it so you can lock these down, and that's all. But I'm gonna torque it because that's what they say to do. So I'm gonna do it. This isn't working very well, but there we go. Ah. Okay, so you heard it go click click, and it turned out to be good because these two here go right into there's one there, one there, one there. It'll bend down right onto these things, and then see that, bend down, and then that's that. When the torque wrench goes click click, it means it's down to its torqued specifications. So what you're looking for is the prop turns freely, right? Which it does. And okay, then the final part is bending these little tabs down.
one here we can get down. Hopefully. That's in there good. This one can go in a bit better. They're in there good. Now that can't move now.